sharpened, clean it, soon to be slasher tires.
Hi everyone, it's Vella from First Response Division Australia with a guide on how to get involved with our community as police, fire or EMS. So the first thing you need to do is join our server or join our Discord. You can do either one of those things first. If you join the server, there's not a lot you'll be able to do because we're based primarily on the Emergency Response Simulator by Knights software, and you cannot use that unless you have a Discord role that prevents unwanted players and troublemakers from getting involved. So if you come into the server and there's no police around at Mission Row, which is quite unusual because when we see a new player come in, we'll normally come to Mission Row to say hello to them. If there's no one around, go up to this guy, use your left Alt key and open reception and call a cop. That'll advise all police officer on duty that there's someone at the front counter of Mission Row that wants to speak to you. We'll come and have a brief chat to you and then we'll guide you through the next steps. And the next step in that process is to get you into our Discord server. This is where all of our stuff is posted, a lot of new features, a lot of discussion, arrest reports, all sorts of cool stuff is in here, and this is where you'll find out what's going on and any special events that are happening, and you can communicate via Discord with all the other officers that are around. And very important, you'd need a Discord role in here, so just let the staff know, which is these guys here, that you're wanting to get involved as either police, fire, ambulance or civilian, and we'll assign you the appropriate Discord role so you can do that. So if you're joining our department as a police officer, the next step is to go to the locker room, use the eyeball menu on this dude to access the lockers and take a recruit uniform, which will outfit you in something very similar to what I have on now with a vest, appointments belt, uniform, the basics that you'll require in terms of your uniform and appearance. Next, we'll take you around to the armory. Now, the armory is where we get all our equipment from. We don't use the internal ERS system for the issue of equipment. We use this instead. That way it prevents anyone that we don't want to have a weapon from getting one. So we again use the left eyeball menu, left click and then open armory, and all your equipment is in here. So as a new member, you'll need a body cam, dash cam, combat pistol, a stun gun, which is a taser, nightstick, flashlight, ammo 9, which is the ammunition for your pistol. You'll also need a police notebook and a pistol flashlight. And you might as well grab a spike strip as well. Once you have all that stuff, we'll get you issued with a vehicle. So the most common way that we issue a police vehicle to our new officers is to personally issue one. The admins will issue a vehicle, which will be a custom vehicle that is owned by you. Okay, so it'll be one of these. It'll be an NK Stania, and you are able to change the livery to police and put your call signs on the vehicle via the vehicle options and then mod menu. You are then able to save this vehicle into your personal garage, which I'm about to do now. And then if you're in this location, and in fact any location on the map where you see a small orange house, which is a garage. So I'm standing at the location of a small orange house. I'm going to press E to have a look at my personal vehicles, and I'm going to select that vehicle that I just spawned before. And now you've got a vehicle. It is a really good idea to go into V menu, vehicle related options, personal vehicle, and set vehicle as the current. In doing that, you're able to get out of the vehicle, double tap E and lock the vehicle. Pretty important because you don't want anyone stealing your police car. That could be highly embarrassing. So once you've been added to the department, you have your Discord role, you have your uniform equipment, and you have your vehicle. Next we get a radio. So we just type /radio and it will bring up a radio here. Press this button here to turn the radio on. So initial users will get you'll get a code here, and it'll tell you of a Sonoran site that you have to go to verify that code. Once you have done that, you can come back to the game and you'll be able to speak on the radio. There's various features with the radio that I'm not going to go into now. Having said all of that, but it is a very good radio system. The next step in the process is to actually log into ERS, and we do that by pressing F10 on the keyboard, and it will bring up a menu here. So if you're joining the EMS or the fire department, we have no processes really in place for those yet because they are brand new. But for the police, we need to go to select the police. We need to toggle this button here to begin our shift. And then we can let everyone know that we're on duty by pressing 1. And this is where your call outs are going to pop up. So we have an emergency helpline here, or hotline, where call outs have gone through. We have a personal computer where we can look up citizen details. I think we have 1 citizen registered at the moment because this is a brand new system. And I'll get to spelling properly in a minute. So there we have this dude, and you can see all of his details there.
A new emergency call came in. Are any units available to respond?
Okay, so there's a call out that's popped up. I'm going to accept that by pressing Y on the keyboard.
You've been assigned to the most recent emergency call. Proceed to the location.
And then I get a emergency call. You can see on the left there, person stuck on a roof, who called, and a description of the call, location, etc. And if you're in a car, it'll draw a GPS line to that call out. Just for the purposes of this, I'm just going to leave that call
Your
out.
unit was detached from the last call out.
We're going to look at changing or getting rid of those voices. Let's go quickly back to the MDT operations. Unit overview is quite important. It shows you other units available and what their current status is. There's a bunch of actions here as well, but basically that's what you need to do to get set up with our department. So join the server or the Discord first. If you're in the server and you're interested, let us know. We'll get you into Discord, get you the appropriate role, get you your equipment, your uniform, your vehicle. Then you can sign into the MDT and you can commence patrols. Also, of course, providing you have a radio, you will be required to use voice communications. The staff member setting you up will also assign you a call sign. For the moment, we're just running Los Santos Police. There is no Sheriff's Department. We do have State Police, but that's specifically to our Highway Patrol Division at the moment, and new members have to work their way into the Highway Patrol Division through dedication, time in service, and examinations, as well as some training. So that's basically how you get set up with us. If you've got any questions, by all means hit us up in our Discord. The link is in the description. I hope you come and enjoy our patrols with us. It's a community that's a little bit different to all the others. Having said that, there's some really good other communities and really good other servers out there, and we count ourselves amongst those. It's Emergency Response Simulator rolled into an ESX server. So we have all the benefits that come with ESX and all the cool stuff that comes with the Emergency Response Simulator. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. Bye.
Harrison has made threatening comments to her. She's concerned he might return.